Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys recall, a few months ago I mentioned in one of the videos that I was going to have a Whipple Supercharger put on this Jeep, and you know, it was about a 3 or 4 month wait, and the Supercharger actually came in like 7 weeks. However, when the Supercharger arrived and took it in to get installed, when they opened up the crate and everything, I had paid an extra $600 and something to get it powder coated in red, and it came in white. So sent the Supercharger back, they powder coated, and it was back at the shop within 2 weeks. So they did a great job turning around. So props to Whipple for getting that turned around very quickly. As far as the Jeep, you know, guys, you heard me mention before, LTW Motorsports, Riverside, California. I've been working with those guys for years, for over 20 years, even prior to them even having their own business called LTW. So Josh and Mike, great people to work with, do awesome work, treat you right. Again, I don't recommend anybody because they're going to be the cheapest price on anything. It's been a long time of loyalty, and people that, you know, that you've built that loyalty with as a customer, and them as a business owner, and taking care of you and doing quality work. And that's what really matters. So anyway, we took this in, got the Supercharger installed. The longest part, which usually is getting the PCM programmed. So you know, they had to mail that off. I got turned around. We had to go to HP Tuners, I believe it was, up in like Illinois or Indiana somewhere, and that took a few days. Got it back after testing and everything. Got the Jeep back, and had it on here now for, I don't know, close to a month or so. I just haven't had a chance to do a video on it. I had put up one video that had just a little quick short showing in the shop being worked on, but today we'll show you the finished product, and we'll start it up so you guys can hear that Supercharger whine that everybody likes to hear, right? It's the whole reason you get one, outside of the horsepower and all the torque gains, is to hear that whine. This right here is set between 7 and 8 pounds of boost. It's preset by Whipple, so it's not something you tinker with when you get it. They preset it based on the motor, and it should be putting it around somewhere around 610 to 620 horsepower, and it should be around 100 foot-pounds of torque gain, so it should be somewhere around that 570. I haven't had it dynoed, and I'll try to get that done here later and shoot a video on the actual results of that too, so we can see what it's actually doing. But definitely a noticeable difference in power. You know, you hit that gas, completely different. And I'm going to be doing another 0 to 60 time too. I did one a couple months ago with it, you know, stock motor, but set up the same way. And so we're going to run that back with the Supercharger, you know, and see what kind of time we get on it. I'm thinking we'd probably knock off maybe, you know, a second. I think it ran, if I remember right, 6.37 or 6.52, around that range. I'd have to go back and look at the video, but we'll run it again and see what kind of horsepower, what kind of speed we pick up over 0 to 60. I know Forge 4x4, they did this on one of theirs, and you know, every time they took off on pavement, they're having trouble getting traction. So we'll run it in the same mode we had the other one, which is 4-wheel drive and all that, and we'll get those results out to you. But for now, let's show you here this Supercharged. You guys can check it out. So there you can see the finished product in here. You know, beautiful powder coat, you know, red paint, pretty close matching the Jeep. It's a little bit different shade. It's not quite the firecracker red, but you know, you don't have that option. It's just red, black, or white, I believe, and they may have a blue. But looks awesome, sounds great. We'll start this thing up and let you hear it. So there you have it. Sounds awesome. You know, when you're driving it and you're giving it a little bit of gas, just you know, normal movement, you can hear that whine in there, and you know, I love it. Believe it or not, you know, early on I did a sound test with the MagnaFlow catback system I have on here, and it actually sounds different too. A little deeper, a little bit more pop to it. So I'll get you guys a video on that too as well, and maybe compare it from the original version to what it sounds like now. But it is definitely a little bit different sound, which may be typical in superchargers. I don't know that, maybe you guys do. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and comment below if you have a supercharger or if you ever experienced anything like this, and just your thoughts on the video. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good day.